legends. These persons have demonstrated passion for sailing, and when we lose these giants, their absence is deeply felt, but their memories live on. One such example would be Jason Knowles, who we have learned from in one way or another. Jason was not only a boat owner, but Jason was also our mutton chef. Please join me in a moment of silence for all the boat owners, skippers, and sailors we have lost since last year's regatta. Thank you. We also remember all those Long Island families that may have lost loved ones this past year. May their souls rest in peace. To the residents of Long Island, thank you for your hospitality and community spirit. And to our visitors from throughout the Bahamas and beyond, thank you for joining us and experiencing the beauty, warmth, and culture that make Long Island so special. As we celebrate 57 years of regatta history, we also look to the future. It is our responsibility to preserve this treasured tradition for the next generation, ensuring that our children and grandchildren will continue to experience the pride, fellowship, and cultural significance that this event represents. Before we depart, let us take a moment on the memories made, the friendships strengthened, and the blessings we have shared throughout this weekend. On behalf of the Board of Directors and members of the Long Islanders Association, I thank each and every one of you for contributing to the success of the 57th Annual Long Island Regatta. May God continue to bless our sailors as they travel back to New Providence, our community, the island of Long Island, and our beloved Commonwealth of the Bahamas. We look forward to welcoming you back next year for an even greater celebration. Thank you, safe travels, and good night. Happy 57th Long Island Regatta. Thank you.
Another round of applause for the president of the Long Islanders Association, Ms. Tanya Farquharson. Coming now to bring remarks, the Honorable Andre Rollins, Member of Parliament for the great constituency of Long Island.
Good evening, everyone. To all of our out-of-town visitors, thank you on behalf of the people of Long Island for seeing fit to make this a stop on your domestic travel itinerary. Some people, as you know, live in this beautiful country and never get to depart New Providence or the island that they happen to live on. And so it makes us all proud when we see that you've decided to come and share in this very special occasion with all of us. Thank you very much on behalf of the people of Long Island. To our Long Islanders who no longer live here, but who have come back home to share with your friends and family members, welcome home. And to the residents of Long Island, good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to say in very brief remarks that as President Farquharson just said a little while ago, in referring to what is truly the most majestic and beautiful regatta site in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Thank you to the Long Islanders Association and the Long Island Sailing Club for all that you do in taking the pride that you take in this site. It is definitely a reflection of the pride that we as Long Islanders have in our beautiful island. And I want to, as your representative, pay special thanks to the government of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas for seeing fit to make the investment that it has made in the dock that I understand was a collaborative effort led by Stephen Knowles and SJK Construction, along with the Rowdy Boys and Bernard Knowles. Stephen and his team spent tireless or expended tireless effort in seeing to it that this dock was completed on time. And that is no small feat. And so, Stephen and to Bernard, I want to say to you gentlemen, on behalf of the people of Long Island, thank you very, very much. You know, as Member of Parliament for Long Island, I have my colleagues behind me from across the aisle. But it is important, as you have all seen today, we've had the Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas here on the grounds. Tomorrow happens to be his 75th birthday. And you see the collegiality between politicians. And I think it is important for you to see this. Because at the end of the day, I am an opposition member. And I have to work with the men and women on the other side to try to make things happen for Long Island. So there are going to be times when it may get very contentious in the House, but at the end of the day, I need to show all of them the respect that they deserve. And as you saw, you had the leader of the opposition today in very respectful conversations with the Prime Minister. The election is over. It's behind us. It was hard fought. It wasn't the result that I wanted or that my party wanted. But at the end of the day, we form a part of the government as the opposition. And it is our job to work with the administration that leads this country to see to it that Long Island continues to grow. And we will continue to grow. And I'm encouraged by the presence of Ministers Boleg and LaRoda and the Prime Minister who was here earlier today. I'm encouraged because I know that they see the great work at this Regatta site. They understand that the people of Long Island are very hospitable, that you've welcomed them here today. You've shown them the appreciation for what has happened here with this dock. And it's government money, but at the end of the day, it takes the politicians to want to see things happening in this country. So I'm hopeful that when I go to them and I ask them privately, respectfully, to continue to do things for the people of Long Island, that they will see fit to do what is asked of them and continue to make Long Island a place that they will come as a home away from home. I was talking with the leader of the opposition earlier today, Michael Pintard, who acknowledged that when he was Minister of Government, he did all of the work, the preparatory work to make sloop sailing the national sport of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. But it was actually after the 2021 elections, it was the PLP government that made everything official. As former Prime Minister Hubert Ingraham often says, some sow, and others reap. Well, let's keep in mind that this is a collaborative effort. Government is about collaboration, opposition and government. And so we will continue to collaborate as members of the opposition, working with the government to do for the people of Long Island what you expect of us. And so thank you for the opportunity to represent you. And may we all acknowledge that this has been an exceptional regatta put forth by the Long Islanders Association in collaboration with Commodore Chester Fox and the Long Island Sailing Club. And so thank you to all of you for the hard work, for those who care for the grounds here and have it as immaculate as it is, as clean as it is. Thank you for representing Long Island so exceptionally well. Good evening. Happy 57th Annual Long Island Regatta.
Another round of applause for our MP, Andre Rollins. Now coming to grace us with remarks, the Honorable Mario Boleg, the Minister of Youth and Sports. Let's welcome him.
Ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests, platform guests, standing on the established protocol, good evening. Long Island is widely recognized as one of the finest sailing communities in our country, a place where the traditions of sloop sailing run deep, where generations have grown up on the water and where the pride and passion of our national sports remain as strong as ever. As we gather here to conclude the 57th annual Long Island Regatta, I am truly honored that my first regatta as minister responsible for this cherished tradition takes place right here in Long Island. In case people forget, I am here to remind them that sloop sailing is a part of who we are. It is the woven within our fabrics of our communities and embedded in our DNA as a people. It lives in the stories shared on the docks, the lessons passed down from generation to the next, and the pride we feel when our boats take to the water. It is about understanding the wind, respecting the sea, and trusting the craftsmen, skill and knowledge that have been handed down through generations of Bahamians. That is why sailing is our national sport. Every regatta helps keep this legacy alive, preserving our tradition, values, and spirit that have shaped our communities for generations. These events are about celebrations of perseverance, excellence, family, and the enduring bond between the Bahamian people and the sea. This is also why partnership matters. As a government, we recognize that our role is not to change this tradition, but to work alongside sailing community to strengthen it, preserve it, and ensure that the future generations have the same opportunities to experience and appreciate this proud part of our heritage. I would like to extend heartfelt commendations to the Long Island associations. Your unwavering support to this regatta has been vital to its continued success. Year after year, you have demonstrated what can be achieved when a community comes together with a shared purpose. Through your dedication and commitment, you have helped preserve, treasured the tradition while ensuring the legacy of Bahamian sailing continues to thrive. Today, as we celebrate the achievements of our sailors, it is also fitting that we pause to honor some of Long Island's native sons who have left an indelible mark on our beloved sport. We proudly recognize Scott Harding and David Knowles, whose dedication, skills, and passion have become synonymous with the excellence of Long Island sailing. Their contributions have inspired countless sailors and helped strengthen the proud reputation that Long Island enjoys throughout the Bahamas. We also remember Jason Knowles, whose passing earlier this year was deeply felt through our sailing community. By all accounts, there was no greater supporter of Bahamian sailing than Jason. His enthusiasm was infectious, his commitment unwavering, and his love for sport evident in everything that he did. As we honor his memory today, may his passion continue to inspire not only sailors, but everyone who supports and believes in this great tradition. Together, the legacies of Scott, David, and Jason serves as a reminder of what makes this sport so special. Their contributions will continue to guide, inspire, and motivate future generations of sailors for years to come. As we bring the 57th annual Long Island Regatta to a close, let us leave here with a renewed appreciation for the traditions that unite us and the people who keep them alive. Let us continue to support our sailors, invest in our communities, and preserve the proud legacy of sloop sailing for generations to come. May the spirit of this regatta, the camaraderie, competition, and the shared love of our national sports continue to inspire us long after the sails have been lowered and the waters have gone calm. Thank you to everyone who made this regatta possible. May God continue to bless our sailors, bless Long Island, and bless the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you all next year to the 50th annual Long Island Regatta. Thank you much.
Thank you so much, Minister Bolag. At this time, we want to pay homage. We want to say our thank yous to a few special persons. You may have heard these names already and the speeches you just heard. From his earliest years, David Knowles was drawn to the salt-kissed air and whispering mangroves of his island home. His talent carried him forward quickly. He graduated to the helm of Robin, a proud vessel crafted by his brother Mark, and soon took command of Eastern Star. Over the years, David has become a familiar and respected figure across the Bahamian sloop circuit. He sailed with grace and grit aboard his brother Don's boats, It Ain't Right and Lady Diane, and later lent his skill to a host of legendary vessels, the New Chase, the Legend, Sacrifice, Xena, and Lady Anne Marie. Each boat bore witness to his calm command and relentless work ethic. His sailing journey has traced the sparkling blue arc of the Bahamas, from the keys of Abaco and the vast flats of Andros to the rugged beauty of Eleuthera, the turquoise bays of Exuma, the shores of Cat Island, and the bustling harbor of New Providence. Wherever the sails went up, David was there, steady at the helm. Beyond the sea, David's greatest pride lies with his family. He is lovingly married to his wife, Alina. Together, they have 3 children. David carries himself with quiet humility. That spirit was instilled in him by his father, the late Lauren Knowles, under whose patient mentorship David learned not only how to sail, but how to honor the craft. Today, David sails forward carrying that legacy, an enduring symbol of skill, generosity, and love for the Bahamian waters that raised him. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our honorees for the 57th Annual Long Island Regatta, David Knowles. And y'all can go into the front here so they can catch right in the front for the photos. Another round of applause for David Knowles. Of course, I gotta say that the New Legend is the boat that I ride with, but anyway. Next up, Scott Harding. Scott developed a love for sailing from a very young age. As a teenager, he sailed aboard the Lucayan Lady because he had not yet been given the opportunity to sail on the running tide. It's how things have changed. As he grew older, Scott eventually joined the running tide as a priman and later became the bowman. During that time, he helped secure numerous championship victories, including the National Family Island Regatta, Best of the Best, and the prestigious annual Long Island Regatta. He also sailed aboard the Sacrifice for many years. Today, Scott continues to sail on the running tide, which was built by his late father, Harry Harding. The running tide is now Scott's pride and joy as the sloop's owner, while he also serves as bowman on the Old Boy. He has done an outstanding job carrying on his father's legacy, keeping the running tide in top racing condition year after year. Scott's contributions to the Long Island Regatta extend far beyond sailing. He is always willing to lend a helping hand in any way possible to ensure the regatta's success, whether assisting with repairs around the site, securing visiting sloops, or fixing engines for committee boats. Scott's dedication and commitment has never gone unnoticed. Scott is the father of 2 daughters, 3 sons, and the very proud husband. this life and is now embracing eternal adventure with God in heaven. Ladies and gentlemen, let us please give a round of applause to our dear friend, Jason Knowles. And we ask his family members to come forward at this time to receive his award. And last but definitely not least, he's freshly returned from Washington, D.C., representing not only the Bahamas, but his home island of Long Island. Little Felix Wells, ladies and gentlemen, has represented us on the international stage. And we saw fit to ensure that he got recognized today. I want Felix to come stand in the front at this time. I want y'all to see him. And I'll call his father up too. And his mom. Thank you. It's a family affair. In the front here. Just so you know, ladies and gentlemen, Felix has been involved with the spelling bee for several years. He is trained under Anthea Knowles. He has done us well in country and out of country, to the fact that he was there at the Scripps International Spelling Bee. The fact that he was the second top speller in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, coming from Long Island. They saw Long Island and Washington, D.C., and he did us proud. And so this evening, we just want to recognize Felix Wells of NGM Major High School, his parents, Alan Wells and Maribeles Vasquez Heredia, for all the work that they have done, and of course his coach. And apparently Felix wanted to say something.
Thank you.
A young man of few words, just like his dad. Another round of applause for Felix. Our children have been making us proud all year round, and if you open up your Regatta magazine, you will see just how much we are so proud of them. Now, I don't want to keep y'all away from the best part of tonight. All of it has been good. But at this time, we're going to call Mr. Henderson Burroughs up here to give the vote of thanks, and then we know what happens after then.
Good evening, everyone. Protocol having been established. What a spectacular weekend on the water. We saw thrilling sailing, beautiful wooden slopes, and fierce competition. We also enjoyed great food and vibrant community spirit. The tradition of sailing remains incredibly strong here. You all have proven that this sport continues to grow, especially in the classes C and E. Congratulations to all our sailors and winning teams. Thank you for giving us such an exciting show. It takes a lot to put on a show as great as this. So please bear with me as we pay tribute to those who brought it to us. It is my pleasant duty to deliver the vote of thanks. First, a massive thank you to the construction crew for such an exceptional job building the new dock and cabanas and all the other works in record time on this site. This site surely is a beauty. Our organizing committee and onshore activities team, your long hours of hard work and planning helped to make this event run smoothly. Thank you to our medical team, law enforcement, and security teams for keeping us safe. the DJs, live bands, the performers and entertainment crew, and the cleaning teams for keeping everything nice and clean. A big thank you to our generous sponsors, the Bahamas government through the Ministries of Tourism and Aviation and the Ministry of Youth and Sports. To our platinum sponsors, Paradise Games and Southwest Diner and Bar. The Honorable Andre Rollins, MP, Adolpha Maritime Group, Automotive and Industrial Distributors, AID, Bahamas Air, Bahamas Hot Mix, Bahamian Brewery and Beverage Company, Sans Beer, Bahamas Office and School Supplies, Bahamas Power and Light Company, Barefoot Creek Ranch, Caribbean Bottling Company, Gombe Punch, the Captain Emmett, Commonwealth Brewery Limited, Collect, Darwell Lumber Company Limited, and La Familia Darwell Shopping Center in Exuma, DigiPrint and Signs Bahamas Limited, Express Food Mart, Grand Bahama, Finley Consultants, Four Seas Adventurers, Hawkline Aviation, Long Island, Harbor Breeze and Villas, Long Island, Hillside Food Supply, Long Island, Long Island Petroleum, Lou Carroll, Grand Bahama, the Maya Dean Shipping, Munson Shipping, Peter Fox Construction, Long Island, Pinnaland Cleaner, Rodney Burroughs Development, Rowdy Boys Construction, Sandy Bottom, Long Island, Seafarer Marine, Long Island, Shane's Department Store, Sheep Runner Ferry Services, Long Island, Soul Petroleum Bahamas, SJK Engineering and Construction, the Department of Local Government, Long Island, Tom Hanna Shipping, Trade Winds Builders Limited, the Trico family, and Tropic Seafood and Harding Seafood, Long Island, Walcott Construction, and Yans. Thank you to all the boat owners, skippers, and crews. Thank you to the booth owners and those who cooked and served all those tasty dishes. Your support makes it possible to host these great races, and we appreciate you. Thank you to the officials, the safety and rescue crews, and all of the volunteers. You are the true backbone of this regatta. Thank you to the broadcast and media teams for taking our regatta to the world in live time. And finally, thank you to all of you, those who took part in the opening and closing ceremonies, to our spectators, families, and guests. Your energy and cheers made this weekend. We look forward to seeing you next year, June 2nd, mark the date, June 2nd through the 5th, 2027, God's willing. Have a safe trip home, and thank you all. It is my great pleasure now to call on our Commodore, our hard-working Commodore, Mr. Chester Fox, who will do what you all came here for, all the prizes and trophies and money.
Now, you all know I used to be a civil servant, and the first rule you know is that you're a creature of instruction. So the Commodore has just said that at this time he would like to call the representatives of the Mac Knowles Junior Sailing Club to the stage. That is Miss Diane Knowles, Miss Sandra Cook, and their junior sailors that will be receiving an award this evening. May we please welcome our very own Junior Sailing Club. And how could I forget Coach Camo Knowles. And the secretary, Dawn Knowles. She wanted me to say something before that, but I don't want us to get blocked.
Right out. Good evening, everyone. With protocol already being established, we're going to get right into our prize giving ceremony. Award, sorry. Before I give out the awards, I want to take the time to thank the entire Long Island community who has been with us from day one. Thank you for your sponsors, whether it was a bottle of water or whether you came out and gave us a lending hand. We truly appreciate you guys. Thank you. Today, we sailed 3 races in the championship, 2 races in the Green Fleet. We're going to start with our Green Fleeters. Can we have Emma Rose Jones and Phoenix Knowles close to the stage, please? Stay right there. Stay right there, Emma. This is the babies of the sailing club. We have 2 younger kids. Unfortunately, they could not join us today. After 2 races, first place went to Phoenix Knowles. Phoenix, come Phoenix. Come. Let me tell you something about this little guy. When I first saw him, only one person came to mind, Drake. And I said, you know something, he reminds me so much of Drake. He's so dedicated and he's always eager to get on the water. Phoenix doesn't only receive the award for getting first place, he also gets the reward for the most. Tell him what you got. You know? No, ma'am. Let Coach tell you what you're getting your award for.
What you get? You're the youngest skipper, and you get first place twice.
He's the most outstanding sailor in his category. We also call to the stage Emma. Come on, Emma. Emma is also very dedicated. Emma, you can turn and face the crowd. She struggled today, but she never gave up. Congratulations, Emma. I think Coach wants to say something. You want to say something, Emma?
What'd you say? You want to say something? Say something.
Say thank you.
You see this little girl there?
Hold your trophy, Emma.
Very persistent, tough. She sank today. So the first race, she was getting ready to start, and she sank. So I canceled that first race so she could participate. She did well, and I promise you, y'all gonna see you on the stage many more times.
Congratulations, Emma. We now call the old pensioners of McNose Junior Sailing Club to the stage. Come on, championship leaders. They sailed 3 races today. I'm going to start from 3rd place, and then we'll work my way up to the winner. Coming in 3rd, Mason Simmons. Mason has come very far. He used to just come to practice and sit in the boat with Cameron. He loves sitting in the speedboat. So he's doing very well. Congratulations, Mason. Next, we have the famous Kai Davel coming in 2nd place. I think everyone is familiar with Kai. He's our TikTok boy when it comes to regatta every year. Congratulations, Kai. And our first place winner, he got all the guns today, he said. There's none other than Brody Knowles. Brody is also receiving the award for the top sailor in the championship fleet. Top sailor. You want to say something?
You got to say something? You get first place?
Thank you to the committee for doing all the things that they did and practice and stuff for helping me to get to this place.
Congratulations, Brody. And before we leave the stage tonight,
What happening now?
stay right here. I just want to let y'all know that we had way more sailors in the championship fleet, but they have advanced so quickly. They are now Laser, Sunfish, and E-Class. They're going to be champions soon and very soon, okay? Thank you to the Long Island Association for everything. We appreciate you guys. Good night.
Another round of applause for our Mac Knowles Junior Sailing Club. At this time, I'd like to welcome the Commodore of the Long Island Sailing Club, the one and only Chester Fox. A round of applause for one of the hardest working persons to make this regatta a success.
Thank you, Deandra. Platform guests, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good evening. I only want to say just a few things, not much. I'll keep it very short because a lot has been said already. But first of all, I'd like to recognize my hard-working race committee team, Mr. Christopher Wells, Scott Harding, Colin Cartwright, and Marvin Cartwright. And I'd also like to shout out to two of the newest members of our team, Mr. Jalen Knowles and Miss Cedar Bethel. Thank you all for the hard work you all put in this time. And you know, I'm a guy, I love my sailors, so I always want the sailors to know that I'm there for them. I'm always going to do my best to look out for them and be there for them. So thank you all once again for continuing to support our regatta. We can't do it without you all. Sailors is what make the regatta. But I'm not up here to give a speech. I'm just here to give the awards. I know everybody has been working hard all week, and through the mercies of the good Lord, even though we had some challenging weather, we were able to get all 4 races in all 4 classes. And that is because of the dedication and cooperation of the sailors, because even though we as a committee work hard, but we still couldn't get it done without you all cooperating with us. So I thank you for that. So now the first on my list of prizes will be the Peter Fox and Hawk Line Cup Race in the E-Class sail on Wednesday. Coming in 5th was Captain Peg, sailed by Nash Cartwright. Okay, we have Mr. Donnie Bastian coming to receive the prize. That's fifth prize, Captain Peg. Fifth place, Captain Peg. Oh, sorry. That's what they did. That's what they gave me. Karina. All right. Stay right there, Karina. You stay right there. Fourth prize goes to One Bahamas, Tanaj Manos. Let's go up by there. Right. Third prize goes to Mako Emmett Knowles. Second prize goes to Lady Kayla Josh Knowles. And walking away with the top prize is Alvington McKenzie, Miss Agnes. And I must say that the top four prizes was won by the Exuma Sailing Club. Well done, Dallas Knowles. Can we have a representative from Adolfo Marine? You do it? On Thursday, we sailed the Adolfo Marine Cup. Okay. Fifth place, One Bahamas, Tanaj Manos. Fourth place, Lady Anne-Marie Christo Cartwright. Third place, 7Ds, Don Knowles Jr. This is a brand new boat just built by Don Knowles, one of our fine boat builders out of Long Island. Second place goes to Lady Kayla Josh Knowles. And first place goes to Emmett Knowles, Mako. Emmett bested his big brother in this one. Thank you, Adolfo Moran. On Friday, we sailed a Collect Cup race sponsored by Commonwealth Brewery and Andre Rollins, MP. Fifth place goes to Mardorian Drake Knowles. Fourth place goes to Mako Emmett Knowles. Third place goes to Lady Anne-Marie Christo Cartwright. Second place goes to Don Knowles Jr., 7Ds. And first place goes to none other than Josh Knowles, Lady Kayla. On Saturday, we sailed the Seoul Petroleum Cup, sponsored by Seoul Petroleum and Andre Rollins, MP. Fifth place goes to Lady Anne-Marie Christo Cartwright. Fourth place goes to Mako Emmett Knowles. Third place goes to Miss Agnes Alvin McKinsey. Second place, Lady Kayla Josh Knowles. And first prize goes to 7D's Don Knowles Jr. We now move to the Class C series Cup race sponsored by Panelan Cleaners and Hillside Supply. Fourth place goes to crazy partner Jerry Gale. Actually, I'm calling today's cup race. Sorry about that. But anyway, I'm going to continue on. Third place goes to Sacrifice, Colin Cartwright Jr. Second prize goes to It Ain't Right, Andrew Wilhoit. And first prize goes to Sassy Sue, Stephen Knowles. On Thursday, we sailed the Sands Cup Race. Fourth place, anybody from third place goes to Sassy Sue, Stephen Knowles. Coming in second was Cena, Drake Knowles. And first place goes to the Joker, Josh Knowles. On Friday, we sailed the Sheep Runner Cup Race, sponsored by Sheep Runner Ferries. Fourth place goes to Cena, Drake Knowles. Third place goes to Riddy K, Cochise Burrows. Second place goes to Sacrifice, Colin Cartwright Jr. And first prize goes to King of Knights, Stefano Camp. Our next cup race is the Tropic and Harding Seafood Cup. Long Island, sponsored by Tropic Seafood and Harding Seafood, Long Island. Fourth prize goes to Rudy Ray, Carson Miller. Third place goes to It Ain't Right, Andrew Wilhoit. Second prize goes to Sacrifice Colin Cartwright Jr. And first prize goes to Sassy Sue Stephen Knowles. On Wednesday, we sail the Carl and Angelo Trico Memorial Cup race sponsored by the Trico family. Fourth prize goes to Lady Sonia Leslie Roll. That's right, the young skipper Alvin McKinsey sailed to Sonia. Anybody from the Trico family? Third prize goes to Barbarian number 1, Dels Wade Gibson. Second prize goes to Lonesome Dove, Andrew Wilhoit. And first prize goes to New Susan Chase, Stephen Knowles. On Friday, we sailed the Garwell Lumber Company, sponsored by Garwell Lumber Company Limited. Fourth prize goes to Old Boy Rodney Knowles. Third prize goes to New Susan Chase, Stephen Knowles. Second prize goes to Lonesome Dove, Andrew Wilhoit. And first prize goes to Lady Sonia Alvin McKenzie. On Saturday, we sailed the BPL Cup race sponsored by Bahamas Power and Light. Fourth place goes to old boy Rodney Knowles. Fourth place, old boy. Anybody from Old Boy? Third prize goes to Lonesome Dove, Andrew Willoyd. Second prize goes to New Susan Chase, Stephen Knowles. And it gives me great pleasure to call up Captain Liam Brister for first prize and announce that this man is 83 years old and still out there competing and winning races. Captain Liam Brister. We also sailed the Walcott Cup race sponsored by Walcott Construction Company today. Fourth prize goes to Captain Liam Brister. Sorry to turn you right around like that, Cap. Third prize goes to Lady Sonia Alvin McKenzie. Second prize goes to Lonesome Dove, Andrew Wilhoit. And first prize goes to New Susan Chase, Stephen Knowles. At some point in this class, I'm going to sound like a Scotch record. On Wednesday, we sailed the ocean race sponsored by Southwest Diner. Fourth prize goes to Captain Jane Clayton Pat Smith. Third prize goes to New Courageous Stefano Kemp. Come on, guys. You all should know you're receiving prizes. Second prize goes to Air Sky, Captain Liam Brister. Oh, okay, my bad. James Wallace, skipper. And first prize goes to Running Tide, Stephen Knowles. On Thursday, we sailed the Governor's Cup race sponsored by Paradise Games. Anybody from Paradise Games? Fourth prize goes to Rough Justice, Joshua Knowles. Third prize goes to New Courageous, Stefano Kemp. I must say, this boat, the Captain Jane, has been making tremendous improvement from the last year. Second prize goes to Captain Jane, Clayton Pat Smith. And first prize goes to Running Tide, Stephen Knowles. On Friday, we sailed the Prime Minister's Cup race, sponsored by Rowdy Boys Construction Company Limited. Fourth prize goes to new legend David Knowles. Third prize goes to new courageous Stefano Kemp. And second prize goes to Captain Jane Clayton Pat Smith. But I believe a lot of fellas can have something to say about that. And first prize goes to Running Tide, Stephen Knowles. On Saturday, we sailed the Trade Wind Cup race, sponsored by Trade Wind Builders. Fourth place goes to new courageous Stefano Kemp. Third place goes to Captain Jane Clayton Pat Smith. Second prize goes to new legend David Knowles. And first prize goes to Running Tide, Stephen Knowles. We now move to the main series races, the overall winners. I'll start with the junior series. This is the series was sailed by juniors had to be, all crew had to be 18 and under. Fourth prize goes to Crybaby Mason Copy. Oh, I'm sorry. The Junior Series races is brought to us by Sandy Bottom Wholesale and Andre Wallens, MP. Third prize goes to Doreen Drake Knowles. This says Sandy Bottom Wholesale. That's you. Yeah, let it roll, yeah. And I just want to make a little correction. The Sandy Bottom Wholesale is out of Exuma. That's some Lincoln Rolls business from Mount Thompson, Exuma. Second prize goes to Mako Emmett Knowles. And our overall winner in the junior segment is Josh Knowles. We now move to the overall winners, the series race in the Class G. Third place goes to Miss Sola Brody Knowles. G. For the G class is sponsored by Shane's Department Store. In the laser competition this weekend. First prize goes to Muriel's Garden, Norman Cartwright Jr. We now move to the overall series winners in the Class E. Fifth prize goes, and this is sponsored by Caribbean Bottling Company and Express Food Mart Grand Bahama. Fifth prize goes to One Bahamas, Tanaj Manos. Fourth prize goes to Lady Anne-Marie Crystal Cartwright. Third prize goes to Mako Emmett Knowles. Second prize goes to 3Ds, Don Knowles Jr. I mean, sorry, 7Ds. And first prize goes to none other than Lady Kayla, Josh Knowles. This young guy is a tremendous skipper. We now move to the main series race in Class C, sponsored by BMH. I'll call my baby brother to come help with the presentation. Bahamas Hot Mix, BHM. Fourth prize goes to King and Nice, Stefano Kemp. Third prize goes to Whitty K, Cochise Burrows. Second prize goes to It Ain't Right, Andrew Wilhoit. And first prize goes to Sacrifice, a.k.a. Fighter Jet 1, Colin Cartwright Jr.
But this one, and if no go shock attack. Play by the king for love is all I bring. Long nights to demons, I turn tower. Every hand there, I would say, get a virgin, get a virgin. The plain land, the plain land, the plain land, the plain land. Plane where me come from and never Panam. And going to America say nothing.
People of the dollar fund right, right. The people of the dollar fund right, right. The people of the dollar fund right, right. The people of the dollar fund right. All the police them a kick up and a flip up. The dollar fund youths them now stop pick up. The people them and take them to their stop. And you take a drivers me want to no big up. And flat bus drivers me want to no big up. And one foundation me want to be big up. Original dollar fund.
We now move to the main series race in the Class B.
People of the dollar fund right, right. The people of the dollar fund right, right. The people of the dollar fund right, right. The people of the dollar fund right.
Event. Come on, take your time, Collins. Take your time, man. Behave. We move now to the Class B overall series race, sponsored by Automotive and Industrial Distributors. Fourth prize goes to Old Boy Rodney Knowles. Fourth prize, old boy Rodney Knowles. Third prize goes to Lady Sonia Alvin McKenzie. Second prize goes to Lonesome Dove, Andrew Wilhoit. And first prize goes to New Susan Chase, Stephen Knowles.
Flatbush tribals, me want to know big up. And one foundation, me want to pay big up. Original people of the Dalavan ride, ride. The people of the Dalavan ride, ride. The people of the Dalavan ride, ride. The people of the Dalavan ride. All the police, them a kick up and a flip up. The Dalavan youths, them now stop pick up. The people, them and take them.
We now move to the overall series in the Class A, sponsored by Harbor Breeze Villas, Long Island. Fourth prize goes to new legend David Knowles.
I call you, I need you, my heart's on fire. You come to me wild and wild. You come to me, give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime of promises and a world of dreams. Speak the language of love like you know what it means. And it can't be wrong.
Third place goes to new courageous Stefano Kemp. New courageous Stefano Kemp. Okay, I see them coming. They're coming. second prize goes to Captain Jean Clayton Pot Smith. And the overall winner in the Class A is the Running Tide. I think this is her third one in a row. Running Tide, Stephen Knowles.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there.
The tide is high, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one. I'm not the kind of girl who gives up just like that. Oh no, it's not the things you do that tease and hurt me bad, but it's the way you do the things you do to me. I'm not the kind of girl who gives up just like that. Oh no, the tide is high, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one,
All right.
Right now I feel like whining. Shake that bump up on me cause we grinding. She's a beast, I'm a bigger beast and we raking. Up on one with motorbike cause we scraping. Right now I feel like whining. Shake that bump up on me cause we grinding. She's a beast, I'm a bigger beast and we raking. Up on one with motorbike cause we scraping. Yeah. I've been on these rocky roads before, seen a few open doors, never learned. They reject me, but still I come up for more persistent. This is what I do. To myself, I say it true. I don't worry about you.
All right. Stephen reminded me that the Susan Chase Dam has won 9 straight regattas in this 9 straight. So that's a lot. Yeah. Now we have a few special awards that I want to present. Our first one is the Good Sportsmanship Award. This is sponsored by Mr. Michael, Mr. Richard Ross. From the Sansali Wells. Kristen Wells, youngest skipper. Kristen Wells. And we have another award brought us by the family of the late Leroy Adley, and that is the best kept boat. This one was a really tough decision because there's a lot of well-kept boats out there, but after some serious deliberation, we came up with the good news. This boat has been around since I was a 10-year-old boy, sailing. I first saw her sailing as the Jezebel. So the best kept boat award this year goes to the Good News. Anybody can receive on behalf of the Good News? At this time, I'll call Cindy Fox to present the Coca-Cola Cup.
Good evening, everyone. The Gumbe Cup is sponsored by Coca-Cola. It's $8,000. It goes to the island of the boat that wins, and the winner of this year's cup is Lady Kayla Exuma. And we have $8,000 that goes to the Sailing Club of Exuma, winner of the Gumbe Cup.
I'm Mr. DJ CG.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of our program. We thank you so much for your attention. If you have not gotten your regatta booklets or magazines, please come to the stage. We have more than enough, and we don't want to take them back with us. So again, thank you so much. We appreciate you, and let us continue to support our Long Island's. Don't forget, the energy continues with the nighttime entertainment. KB and Funky D are going to take the stage right after the Synergy Band. Join us over on the courts and let us continue to have fun. This has been your 57th annual Long Island Regatta.